All right, week 7. So we got this week and next week, and then you guys are done. Done. No more. All right. So hopefully it's been a good time. Hopefully you've learned a good bit about jails, prisons, and corrections. So we're getting ready to come to the end. And this week we are actually probably one of my favorite experiments that could not happen today. And it's the Stanford Prison Experiment. And I think that actually the findings that came out of this have been Zimbardo, when they put this thing together, I know that they were not expecting the outcomes that they got. And I think that you're going to find something very spectacular coming out of it. And so on one side, I think, man, what they were able to take away and learn from that, you would not get under the circumstances of how when you conduct research under the ethical standards. Those things just wouldn't happen. But all of the information and all of what we found out about human nature was so spectacular. And I think I really dig in, because if you've never seen or heard about the Stanford Prison Experiment, I think you're going to be astounded. You should not be surprised by human nature. And I think one of the things that you're going to find is that that's who we are, right? That really, in the right setting, that good people are not good people. And it's really, it speaks to the very heart of our nature under the circumstances, what we would really be like. This is who we are. And I think that it's by the grace of God that we don't do what, on a normal basis, what you're getting ready to see in this Stanford Prison Experiment. So I'm looking forward to how we can really dig into that in our discussion board this week. And so I really listen to me and what I want you to do. Okay, so this week is Marina's week, and so she is going. Hopefully, I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, please send me a hateful email letting me know how big of an idiot I am and a jerk for mispronouncing your name. But she's going to post. She's going to do it in week 4, because if we do it in any of the other weeks, you guys are not going to be able to post to her because you've not posted first. So week 7 is going to be the initial discussion board by Marina is going to be in week 4. Week 4, okay? Now, I want her to post, by Wednesday at the latest. So that's obviously what she was doing in normal circumstances. And then each of us is going to go in. And one of the things that I want to do this week is I'm wanting to get involved in the discussion as much as I can. But I want everybody to come together and to post here. You can even sit back and if Atlanta or if Matthew or whoever posts something and you go, well, I don't agree with that. Like, let's talk about those things so that we can be together in this learning curve and be able to understand and talk together rather than dividing all of our attention throughout, 7 or 8 discussion boards. So what are my expectations for the initial is I want it to be delving into whatever part of the topic that you want to what catches your eye, what hits you, Maria, and then for us to really have some discussions and be able to work through really what is the topic and how do we feel as Christians about that? How do we feel about this experiment? How do we feel about ourselves, and how do we feel about our society? And so really take some time. And if you're worried about, and your responses, they don't have to be long. But the thing is make sure that you're giving it everything you got. If I tell you only have to post one time, by God, make sure that one post is just filled with what you believe and backed by data and scholarly articulation. Okay, that's it. And thing is if you're going to come into it and you're going to have a discussion, do you generally, if you make a comment, do you not look for somebody else to respond to you? And that's the way I want you to approach this, is think about it like this. If we were all in the classroom together, which is what I wish we could be, because I think we would have garnered so much more than what we are. But approach this in that way, as if, whoever is in charge of the discussion board has just made a statement and you're listening and you're going, I'm in support of it, and here's why I'm in support of it. Or if you go, no, I don't agree. Or if you go, hey, I agree, and I want to add this as well. That's what this is for. It's for us to come together and to be able to really broaden our perspectives and understanding of the topic. There should not be a lack this week of a discussion. Okay, so that is the discussion board and the Stanford project, the Stanford experiment project. So dig in, just make sure you're giving it your all this week, okay? Because we only got this week and next week. All right, so if there has any questions, please reach out to me and let me know what you got. All right, good seeing you. Take care.